Mick and Bobby are back in town. Where are we?
We're not anywhere near town.
What country are we in?
Australia.
Australia, never heard of it.
Australia. S-T-R-A-Y-A.
Yep.
Australia.
So this is the fourth annual trip, and I flew down from Sweden. It took I left on Wednesday at night, and I got to Mix on Friday at like 5 p.m. I didn't bring the audio, but fuck it, let's keep it moving.
What's the number one thing that you don't do when you're on a plane sitting next to someone? The two top things you do not do. Plane etiquette.
Yep.
As in plane, the airplane. Airplane etiquette.
You don't fucking take your shoes and your socks off.
No, you don't.
What else do you not do?
How does hoiking up some mucus from whatever part of your body?
So, we haven't brought the GoPro. So what we're doing right now is Mick's selling this car today. So we're driving to. We need to talk about this as well. The names of fucking cities in Australia.
Wagga Wagga.
Place so nice they named it twice.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So we didn't really plan on this, but we just wanted to say hello to people and say that we're back. But anyway, I was on the plane I had a layover in Beijing, and I sat next to a Chinese man. This thing is fucking flying all over the place.
We probably need to get the GoPro out.
Oh, no. I'll just sit like this.
No.
I sat next to a Chinese man, about 45, 50 years old, and he was short as fuck, which, besides the point. But the fucking etiquette, and I've been to China before, you've been to China before,
yeah.
And we both lived in Japan, and just the difference in how people behave is fucking unbelievable.
We're talking about like the 1%ers, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, just the whole spitting thing in China is pretty big. Like, you'd see 80-year-old ladies just fucking hawk up a ball of shit and
it's one of those cultural things.
Yeah, it is. It is.
China,
it's normal. But anyway, this dude was doing everything that you don't do on a fucking flight, especially when it's a long flight. He was kind of invading my space. Just when he was sleeping, his feet would just end up in my fucking area, and he's sleeping, so I'm not about to elbow him in the face, like. And he took his shoes and his socks off, which is like, just don't do it.
You
just don't do it. And then at the end of this flight, as we're getting off, he fucking hawks up a loogie and just spits it into a napkin and just chucks it on the fucking floor of the airplane.
It's like, unnecessary.
What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
Having said that, a mate of mine vomited in one of those bags once.
Yeah. But that's...
And then left it in the back of the seat.
I don't know about the last part.
Exactly. He said he was sitting there like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this. I'm not taking it with me. That's for certain.
You ever thrown up on an airplane?
No, I haven't. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have.
From what though? Hungover?
So you know how I'm allergic to
seafood?
Yeah. Crustaceans.
Right.
Yeah. Had some.
Okay.
Curry that had crab paste in it, and that absolutely fucked me up. Yeah, that wasn't good.
Let's see if this will. Maybe if we'll do it like this. It's gonna look terrible, but fuck it.
Fuck it.
So yeah, we've got a bit of a drive today, and so what we're doing this year for our trip is that we're going to fly down to South Island, New Zealand. We haven't booked anything yet because we're both... How are we so fucking bad with planning? We're supposed to leave in like a week, and we haven't booked anything yet.
Nope.
On the other side, things always work out, don't they?
Exactly.
Having said that, it's probably the one thing... There's some shit that you're just really bad at, like... Planning for me is just, I suck at it. And you know when it's really evident that I suck at planning is when I go to buy groceries, because I can't think like 5 minutes ahead, like where to buy the shit that I need. I'm going back, and it takes me 2 hours to get a bag of groceries because I'm like, I start off at the vegetables and then end up in the milk section, which is always like the fucking furthest away because they wanna make it a maze for you to get to the milk, which is like the most common thing. So you buy other shit, and then I end up going back. I'm just back and forth for hours on end because I can't plan 5 minutes ahead. But again, shit always works out.
You end up with the right vegetables.
I do, and we end up flying in and out of where we're meant to fly out of, and discovering new places on the road.
Exactly.
So we're gonna fly to Queenstown, and then we're gonna drive up to the North Island for about 2 weeks, and we'll take you along for that, which is gonna be good fun. I would say. I've been to New Zealand before, and you haven't even been to the...
No.
Is it the closest country to Australia?
Oh, it's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Certainly to southern end of Australia. Maybe Indonesia would be closer to... Or Papua New Guinea, sorry. Indonesia as well, actually.
Papua New Guinea. Yeah. So, I've been to Australia about 5 years ago, but you come back and I didn't really remember anything. Speaking of the names of the cities, they're just hilarious to me. Wagga Wagga. How do you spell that?
How do you think?
I think I saw it, but originally I thought it was like W-O-O-G-A, like twice.
Oh, Wooga.
Wooga. Isn't it W-A-G-G-A?
Yeah.
It's just silly. Just silly. So, what else has happened in the last year? Do we need to update people? What do you need to know? Nothing.
What do you want to know?
Nothing. I'm trying to see if we need to do any shout-outs.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Because I posted a picture of us.
That's going to be very well overdue.
No, like, I posted a picture of us coming back here, so it's like a few days old.
Okay.
So we got a guy named Hayden who said, "What's the itinerary, dudes?" Well, we just kind of ran through that. PC is saying, "Love this." And there's a guy named Dave who says, "Are you going to Perth?" We are not, unfortunately. And Kelsey, remember Kelsey from Tomorrow World? Where are you guys headed this time? She knows. And then it's my mother going, "Where are you? Call your mother."
In Swedish.
In Swedish. I did call her the other day.
Good boy, you're a good son.
I'm a fantastic son. Although you texted me, I don't speak Swedish, but I'm pretty sure your mother wants a call. Yeah. So, with that said, we're gonna be doing New Zealand, doing updates.
You're about to go for a skill. Oh, good save.
We still haven't written the list, so actually, if there's anything you can contribute with, we'd love to hear some suggestions on what we could put on our bucket list for New Zealand. And usually our criteria, there's two things, right? It's got to be either like a good time or somehow pushing your comfort zone in a good way.
Or helping other people.
Or yeah. So
three
things.
But I reckon we should try and come up with like if we're going to be there for 15 days, we come up with 15 things and we do one a day.
Yeah, but I don't like when there's a time. Like, I like it when we have the freedom to decide, like, all right, let's do this now and let's do that, instead of being like locked. Okay, we gotta, because then we always talk about how we don't want to lose the fact or the
spontaneity in it that you want.
There's that, but like if the main point of it is for us to like catch up and go see the world, so we don't want to be kind of held hostages to our bucket list in terms of like, oh fuck, we got to do this today.
True.
So in that sense, I don't like that we have to do one thing every day, because then the focus might become, fuck, we gotta do this today. You know what I mean?
It's more business-like.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I appreciate that. Scrap that.
With that said, send in your suggestions. We'll look at them, see what we come up with. But generally, we usually fly in and do the list once in country.
Pretty much day one.
Yeah.
But you can be part of it up front.
Yeah. That it?
That's it. We'll touch base
sure?
again in New Zealand.
You sure?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Push.
Actually,
Push.
it's fucking
Chips.
expensive.
Oh.
We'll see you later. Ciao.
What do you mean to play us out? What does that mean? To play us out? To end the show? Fuck it. We'll do it live. I'll sing it, you dance it, and we'll do it live.
Thinking out the box from where I stay. Am I wrong for saying that I choose another way? I ain't trying to do what everybody else doing.